Hey y'all, we're gonna go fly through this. It looks very similar, but it's different. So same idea as we did before. We're gonna fly through this beginning. So use the distribution property, change subtraction to addition, all right, and combine like terms. All right. So nothing's changed. Same exact thing. So if you notice, the only difference between these set of notes and the set of notes we had before was that there's numbers in front now. And this is the distribution property. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this 4, bring it into both, take the 3, bring it into both. All right, so 4 times 3, I'm going to write this first step long this time. And you can definitely skip this later on. So 3 times 8 minus 3 times 5. This is a step you can easily skip in the future. So this becomes 12x plus 28 plus 24, sorry I forgot my x, minus 15. Alright, so now we're back to what we had before. Again, feel free to change all the subtractions to plus negatives. So now I have a 12x, a 24x, a 28, and a negative 15. So what's 12 and 24x? They're both positive, so we just add them up. And we get 36x. So those are gone. 28 and negative 15. Alright, remember, any strategy you want. If I use number line and say, hey, here's 28, a negative 15 means I'm going backwards 15. Alright, so I'm going to go backwards 15 spaces, and I'm going to get a positive 13. Alright, and I can't add these two things up. One has an x, one doesn't. So there's my answer. Alright, so again, I know I'm flying through this time, but just remember, just bring the 4 in, bring the 3 in, and it's everything we've been doing lately. So now, I'm not going to mess up these directions this time. What I want you to do is try B, and then we'll do is you can just press pause when you guys have got, give yourself a couple minutes, then press unpause and watch the rest of the video. So I want you to try B, and then put the video back on, and we'll go from there. So pause now and try B. Alright, so now what I want to do is I want to bring the 2 in. And we want to bring the 5 in. Alright, so 2 times 2, this is like I said, this is where we can skip a step. 2 times 2 is 4x, plus 2 times 12 is 24y, plus 5 times 8 is 40y, minus 5 times 5 is 25x. So this is a good time to get rid of all subtractions. So plus negative. So I have 4x, negative 25x, positive 24y, and a 40y. So negative 25 and 4. Alright. So this is where I can do tick marks. This is where it gets kind of annoying. So I have 4 positive, 25 negatives. Alright. So I don't want to draw 25 tick marks, but I'm asking myself what's going to happen. 4 of these are going to cancel out. I'll be left with 21 on the bottom. So it's negative 21x. Negative 21x. So those are gone. I have a positive 24 and a positive 40. And I get a positive 64y. And since that's an x and that's a y, they're different. So I keep them. And that's it. Alright, so the next column. The only difference here now is that we have this minus in the middle. So since there's a minus in the middle, remember I said before, we can always just switch everything really quick. Alright, so now, since it's a minus, the only thing different, I'm going to bring a negative 5 into everything. So I'll bring a 4 in, bring a 4 in, bring a negative 5 in, negative 5. So I'll write that long step again. 4 times 3x plus 4 times negative 5 plus, the only difference, negative 5 times 8x, negative 5 times 9. Alright, and you can tell at this point I'm going a little faster because we've done this over and over now. So 4 times 3 is 12x plus 4 times negative 5 is negative 20 plus negative 5 times 8, positive and negative is a negative, 5 times 8 is 40. Same idea, negative 45. All right, I'm flying through these things. Again, if you're messed up, don't worry about having to write out some of your multiplication facts. All right, so here's 12x. There's negative 40x. There's negative 20. And there's negative 45. Negative 40 and 12. Signs are different, so I subtract. All right, so I come over here and I say, okay, what's 40 minus 12? And I get 28. Positive or negative? 40 is negative, and it's bigger, so I keep a negative 28x. Whoa, whoops. Forgive me. I hope you forgive me. All right. So, sorry I scratched that out. So I have a negative 20 and a negative 45. Right? So I add them up and I get a positive negative 65. And there's my answer. Remember, I could also write that as negative 28x minus 65. That's also good. Alright? So now, try D on your own, and then when you get done with that, press play and come look at it again. So press pause now and try D. Alright? So again, we're going to bring the 2 in. Alright? Change this to plus negative. Bring the 2 in. Alright? I can easily change that to a plus negative also. So 2 times 4 is 8x, plus 2 times 12 is 24, plus negative 2 times 9 is negative 18x. Negative 2 and a negative 14 is a positive 28. So I have 8x, negative 18x. I have a 24 and a 28. So 8x and negative 18 is going to be a negative 10x. Gone. 24 and 28 is going to be a positive... I hate math in my head. I hate it. So I'm going to come over here, add them up. 8 plus 4 is 12. 4, 5. So plus 52. Alright? And that's what you should get. Alright? So I don't want you to think it's anything different. It's more of the same. Let me know how it goes. If you have any questions, let me know. When you switch groups, we'll figure it out. Alright? That's it.